This is not an official video of Barclays Cycle Hire, and the contents are my own personal opinions. I fully support the Barclays Cycle Hire scheme. However, in my opinion, the wording and display used to hire a cycle is very misleading. In this video I will show you why, and some amazing pictures and video clips of the misunderstanding of users of the cycle hire, which should be costing them more than they think. So here we go. So before we show you some amazing pictures and movies of the misunderstanding of the payment system of the Barclays Cycle Hire, let's walk our way towards a pay machine, and here I will highlight again the misunderstanding of the sign shown as you make a payment. The first thing we come across is the user information, and here in my opinion we're straight into the first point where it's liable to confuse tourists and indeed residents. And here it says 24 hours access for £2. This could be read as anything over 24 hours, then you are charged up to 30 minutes, etc, etc. But in fact this means during a 24-hour period you can have as many 30-minute hires as you possibly can make, plus returning your bike to the docking station within that 30 minutes, not one bike for 24 hours. So let's carry on with hiring a Barclays Cycle Hire, and we've started and it's asked for the terms and conditions, and just at this moment it will ask you to insert your credit card. At this point it won't take any money from that card. Once it's checked your card, you remove it, and then we go back up to the screen at the top and we accept some conditions. Sometimes you have to push the OK twice. And then, oops, hold the video there. We see again the word 24-hour access, misleading once again. This does not mean you have one bike for 24 hours. It means that during the 24 hours you can have as many 30-minute rides as you can make. So here we push the 24-hour access for £2, and we want one bike for that period. Oops, stop the video. Again we have the word 24-hour access, very misleading to tourists. So we'll continue on and OK the 24-hour access for £2. It will then ask you to accept the terms and conditions again, and again to put in your credit card. This is where you'll need to enter your PIN number for the Barclays Cycle Hire to take the £2 fee. Now I've moved away from the keypad so you can't see my PIN number, and after you've done that it will ask you to remove your credit card, and at that point the system will ask you, do you want a receipt? I've said no. And do you want to hire the cycle right at the minute? And I've said yes. And hopefully there we go again. Or stop the video. And here we can say it is saying our remaining access time is 23 hours 59 minutes. That is not for one bike for 23 hours 59 minutes. It means you can hire as many 30-minute rides within that period. But tourists don't understand this. Tourists and residents are misled by this display. You'll soon see some shiny examples of this to follow. So to finish off the payment process, we just wait a few moments and your cycle release code will be given to you, and that's the payment process finished. And now stand by for those promised videos. Well, 24-hour access, let's have an afternoon cup of tea. Oh yes, this is a good idea. Let's go to the cafe and have coffee or tea. We've got the bike for 24 hours, yippee! Let's just leave the bike here and go in for a quick tea. We've got the bike all day. Oh look, the family's here as well. Let's put all the bikes together and go in for a cup of tea or coffee. Yippee, we've got the bikes for 24 hours. Believe it or not, this is another shot, not the same shot as before. Here we go, let's park the bikes and go for a walk. Oh, the bicycle docking station is only just up the end of this walk, but who cares, we've got the bike for 24 hours. Oh, we enjoyed our cup of tea, now let's get on our bikes again. We've got them for 24 hours. This is a different set of people going for a cup of tea, and the bicycle docking station is literally 50 yards away. Now here's a classic one. I love this one. Just look at this. Look at a cycle lock on a bicycle. Barclays Cycle Hire. Wow, he's locked it to the railings. I've got it all day for 24 hours. And here we go for another people that's going to visit. Guess where? Kensington Palace. Let's leave our bikes outside on the gates while we walk round Kensington Palace. We've got the bikes all day, not to worry. Oh yes, it's a very hot day today. Let's just stop and have a cool drink. There's no rush, we've got the bikes all day. Oh, the Albert Memorial. Oh, let's all stop and go and have a look. This is a different set of bikes, not the ones you saw before. Oh, I think it's time to have afternoon tea at the Orangey. Let's leave our bikes outside. Oh, another coffee tea place. Look, we've put our bikes in the bicycle rack. We won't be long. Anyway, there's no rush. We've got them for 24 hours. Meanwhile, back at the cafe. Yes, folks, these are different bikes. Different times, different days. Same cafe. Oh look, it's time for another picnic. No rush. Oh, I think I'll just lay the bike and have a look at my map. We've got the bike for 24 hours anyway. All the people I spoke to in this video thought they'd paid £2 to hire one bicycle for 24 hours. Wrong. So let's put our bicycles back and look at the two things that you should be fully aware of when hiring a bicycle. So let's look at the tariff. Each time you remove a bike from the docking station, you have up to 30 minutes free time. And then after that you are charged accordingly to this tariff, so be aware. The next most important thing is a watch to keep a track of your 30 minutes before you start being charged. And finally, you won't know what you've been charged for your cycle hire until you check your bank statement when you are at home. So thank you for watching this video, and I hope it's helped you for the next time you hire a Barclays Cycle Hire. If you have any comments on this video, please let me know. Thank you once again.